Elements tool is a pretty cool feature in Goodnotes, but there's some things that you have to be careful with. So let me show you how to use Goodnotes Elements, what you can use it for, and the best practices. What is this smiley face tool at the top of your Goodnotes? Well, that is your Elements tool, and there are a ton of different ways that you can use this. So let me show you how. So the Elements tool is basically like a file folder that you can use for images inside of Goodnotes. It's one way that people organize their stickers and keep their stickers in Goodnotes. Now, I preface this with my own opinion and warning with it. A lot of people will buy stickers and then their sticker sets, especially if they buy them from me, include like 900 stickers, and then they import them all into Goodnotes under the Elements, which is totally fine, but eventually your Goodnotes is going to become a really, really large app on your iPad if you do that, and it's going to take up a ton of space if you do that, and it might make your Goodnotes run really slow. It might give your Goodnotes problems. It might make it freeze. It might make it where it can't back up. A lot of Goodnotes errors and issues that people have come from them having way too many things in Goodnotes, and that is kind of like a common problem. So I preface this with saying, if it was me, I would not import all of your stickers and organize them into Goodnotes Elements, especially because if the Goodnotes app crashes or disappears, you're just going to lose all of your stickers, especially if you're moving from like an old iPad to a new iPad. So many people lose all their stickers that way. So I really don't recommend saving all of your stickers in Elements. But there are things that you should be using Elements for, and let me show you that, as well as how to add all your stickers into Elements if that is something you want to do. Just a little warning that you probably shouldn't. So let's talk about how to use Elements. So this right here is the Elements tool, and you'll find that it has kind of these little blobs down here, and these are like folders. So these are folders that you can add and click through here, and this is like where you saved your elements, and they're like little file folders. These are just things that I have saved in here. If you haven't added anything to your elements, then you won't have anything here. So let me show you first what I would use Elements for. I would use Elements for something that you use very often, like almost every single day in your planner. So a lot of what people in my group use Elements for is for a white box that you can cover up text with. So a lot of people will cover up text, especially like this header, and they will use like a sticker over this and change this header. So if you wanted a big white sticker, you're going to take your lasso tool and you're going to lasso and click right here on this camera to take a screenshot. Now right here, if you click right here and hit export, you're going to save image. Now you're going to go over here to your photos tool, click on that white box and add it in. Now click on it, click these three dots and hit create element. Now here you can create a new collection. So I'm just going to hit create a new collection, and I'm going to name this white box and hit create. So now I'm going to delete this, and now anytime I want a white box to cover this up, I'm just going to click right up here on my elements. I'm going to click right here on white box, click on it, and it's going to bring in a white box. Now it's also really great because it saves how things are sized. So for instance, let me go back to my planner that I've already started. And if I go to January and go to last week, let's say I want to save these highlighted dots because I have got them perfectly aligned. So what I could do, I could lasso these and click right up here, hit add or create element. I'm going to just go ahead and make these highlighter dots. And hit create. So now if I wanted to use those over here in this planner, I can go up here to my elements, go to this dots right here, click on it, and they're already going to be perfectly sized to how they were and how I saved them, and I can just drag and drop them in right here. And now if you want to resize them, you can just lasso over them, click on the resize option, and you can make them bigger or smaller. But if you want them to be the same size every time, you can save those to your elements. So those are two really great ways to save as elements. So now let's talk about how to add all of your stickers to elements if you want to. If you have a smaller collection of stickers, like quotes, stickers, or something that you use all the time, and it's just a small set, maybe like 100 stickers or less, you can definitely do that up here in elements. And you can add 1,000 stickers if you want to elements. I just don't recommend it for the long term. But if you want to do that, you're going to click on elements, and then you're going to go way over here to this plus button. Click on that, and then you're going to click, or you're going to name it whatever you want. So I'm going to name this inspirational stickers because I downloaded the inspirational stickers from my shop in the PNG version. Now it's very important that you download the PNGs. Now what I'm going to do next is go to import from, go to my files wherever I save those PNGs. They're right here. And now I can select all of these and I can drag and drop them in. Now I can, whenever you're selecting all like this, you kind of have to import them one by one, but there is another option. So you're going to make your Goodnotes smaller, go over here to your files where you opened your PNGs, select all of them, and then you just drag and drop them right over into the collection and release. Now I have some duplicates, so I'm going to delete my duplicates, and then I'm going to hit create. And now I have all my inspirational stickers right here in this elements folder, and I can use them whenever I want and just drag them in. So that's how you can add a whole batch of stickers in at one time. You just want to make sure that you download the PNG versions of the stickers, which are individual files of the stickers and not Goodnotes files. And why I mean that is because if you downloaded the Goodnotes files, this is the Goodnotes file of stickers, and you wanted to add in every single one of those stickers, you would have to do it individually. You would have to click one, click the three dots, hit create element. You couldn't add in all of them at one time, because if you tried to add in all at one time, you click the three dots, hit create element. Let me just show you what it would do. It would create it as the whole screen. So it would basically be like taking all the stickers and combining them into one sticker, and you would no longer be able to individually edit each sticker. It would just be one large sticker. So whenever you are creating elements and you want individual stickers and be able to move each individual one, you have to do them with the PNGs and drag and drop them in there or select them one by one. So that is how you use the elements tool and how you can create collections of stickers inside of your Goodnotes. And you can also do it with text as well that you use frequently. So I didn't talk about text. So let's say that you had text, like a text box that you wrote all the time. So let's just go here. Like say this is like something that you did all the time and you wanted it in your planner each week. You could do that. So you could just lasso, create element, and create a new collection, and then you'd have that list of text that you could pop into your planner every single week. So that's how you use the elements tool for stickers, for collections, and for text.